Hatadhin halani. Good evening, Shikis, my friend. Come, let me show you how to sprinkle corn pollen. First, reach into the medicine pouch and pinch the tahadinhi. Then sprinkle it on top of your forehead to ask for wisdom. Touch the tahadinhi to your tongue to bless your voice, and sprinkle the remainder to bless and guide. With beauty may I walk. With beauty before me may I walk. With beauty behind me may I walk. With beauty above me may I walk. With beauty all around me may I walk. I have an idea. Maybe you can tell me an exciting story. Some kind of adventure? You have seen interesting things, Shikis, my friend, and you speak about them very well. The future. We plant seeds in the soil after the last frost in the spring to prepare for the year ahead. In this way, we are continually nurturing in order to create harmony for the uncertain days ahead. Shikis, my friend, can you tell me a story that looks to the future with hope? That was a good story. It pleases me to hear about people taking strength from each other, or from the land, or from themselves. Shikis, remind me to bring back some flour from the trading post for Shikahihi, my daughter, so she can make fry bread for the medicine woman. She will be coming next week, and we must prepare to host her and her son while she provides protection services. Shikis, my friend, can you tell me a story that brings strength to those who hear it? Some kinds of sadness. I didn't know what true freedom was until our people gradually returned to our ancestral land. To be grateful for such a thing is something no person should. Chickas. I do not wish to spend sadness. Although I was sad when my sister passed away, my parents told me not to cry. Our people believe that the soul must continue on its... Shikis, my friend, can you tell me a story that brings strength? They are like that too, strong in the face of adversity. That story brings me hope. I love this land as though it were the tender smile of my ancestors. In the morning, it awakes with me, and by night, the darkness folds me under a tremendous glittering map of the stars and constellations. The sun is rising. I must leave soon. Tomorrow's journey is this way. Another night done. But think, what does one take with him after a day in this world? Some nights I lay staring at the hole atop the hookah, where the chimney peers out into the night sky. I watch the stars slowly move, sometimes a streak of light and whispers from ancestors. Always a feeling of gratitude for what surrounds me in this world. What are you thankful for? Where do you come from? Where are you going?
There's a wallet on the ground where the alley joins the street, stuffed with bills. You pick it up and glance around, spotting a man on his hands and knees in the alley.
"Excuse me, I appear to have lost my glasses,"
he sheepishly admits. They're on the ground just behind him. You snag him before he crushes them with an errant knee.
"Oh, thank you.
He scans the alley.
You, didn't find my wallet too, did you?"
His face lights up.
"Oh, thank you."
He turns, then hesitates.
"You know, I had a ticket to see the new movie at the plaza. Not in the mood after this. Please, take it. For your help."
Your seat is plush and comfortable. The crowd chats excitably around you. You settle in for the movie. The first few scenes play out fairly predictably. It appears to be a romantic comedy about golf. The crowd seems largely disinterested, their prior enthusiasm muted. Abruptly, the scene shifts from the dancing and grand ceremony to a shot of a grubby alley. People start sitting up in their seats. It takes you a second to realize you're looking at yourself. You stoop to pick up the wallet, then see the man. The audience cheers as you hand over the wallet. The applause spreads like a brush fire. People start leaping to their feet, turning to look at you. Their approbation continues for far longer than is comfortable.
When was the last time you ever prayed? For me, it feels like a lifetime. My hands, I never thought I'd see my hands so warm, hot, yellow from the calluses. There's a sting like fiery needles like surging through my fingers. When my hands meet, the pain grows hotter, meaner, and my arm muscles contract as if they wish to rip through the skin. And yet, when these hands are picking fruit from the ground, the pain cruelly leaves. $1 y 20 centavos, $1.20 in the absence of a prayer. I never thought I'd see myself like this. Maybe you have a good, hopeful story to tell? What a wonderful story. We need stories like this to give us strength. My fortune, has it been good luck or bad? He fooled me so well. His words, his caresses. In the end, all empty, all loveless. That emptiness turned into brimstone, pain. But every night I thank Dios that I escaped from the embers. Now, tell me a funny story. Make me laugh. Oh, how funny! Thank you. It is not often that I can laugh. Home, Ecuador. I remember it so clearly. The people and their homes were built from the same mold, vibrant but rough in the inside. Mi padre said it just reminded him of Mexico. And for once in his life, he was right. Do you know anything funny? Anything I can write home about to mi hijo? Oh, if mi hijo were here, I would tell him that one. I would like to see his little face laugh. Joy, mi hijo, my son, or at least my memory of him, keeps me going. I forget how long it's been. I wonder sometimes at what age does one start forgetting and stop forgiving. I hope when I see him again, he will understand. I hope. Do you know anything funny? Anything I can write home about to mi hijo? Oh, if mi hijo were here, I would tell him that one. I would like to see his little face laugh. Travel. I was talking to a couple, both Mexican, who by day go work in the orange fields and then by night travel back home. Oh, if only it was so easy for me. I could have come back home as soon as the first day ended, but I didn't have it in me. The routine took me over. Please share a story of hope with me. What a good story. I will remember it for a while. I know. It is through my faith in Him that I'm still here. Though there are times where I wonder if He sees that. Well, here is the sun. I must get ready to walk again. I'm going this way. New fields, new work. Besides, you must be tired of listening to me. I'm already talking like una anciana, an old woman at the edge of... What about you? How do you make sense of your life?
The railway was a fast route between two towns, but the oil which promised to make each town rich was never there. The track died fast. The citizens, like the bird, survive. Your motion disturbs the bird, takes off with an air of disdain. The buffalo is long dead. There was no meat left.
Mary, I can't wait longer. Ran out of food, so had to hunt. I hate it. I said we'd leave for a new life, but not one like this. Guess you've changed your mind. If you still want to marry me, I'm going north.
The rider did not make it far. Some 200 yards across the track is a body on its back. It stinks. Marks in the dirt indicate someone tried to move it. Its arms are folded over its chest. A once white handkerchief has been used to cover the man's face. The clothes at the front are bloody and torn where they've been pecked by birds. There's no obvious wound that hasn't been inflicted after death. When you roll it over with your foot, the killing blow is obvious. A shotgun blast to the back. At short range. is a lifeline, your one hope to escape the encroaching storm. It rattles along a few yards ahead of the storm front, jouncing and juddering, one pothole away from being swallowed by the choking dust. A figure clings to support straps mounted on the back. You grab the straps and haul yourself up.
Oh,
Shouts the woman on the back.
a fellow observer.
She's wrapped in a scarf and aviation goggles, juggling a pen and a notebook while hanging onto the unsteady car. The dust scours your face and rips at your clothes.
We're not done with our observations.
She threads one arm through the straps and makes another attempt to write, but it comes out illegible.
Blast it. Get inside and take dictation, will you?
You clamber through the open back window, and she hands you pen and notebook. You scribble furiously while she dictates the finer qualities of the dust and wind assaulting the car until her voice is hoarse.
That'll do.
She bangs on the roof.
Judith, let's go.
And when I'm still empty, they're the ones who bury me. Well, I'm gonna cast my stones o'er the waters of this land, and by no sea.
Word has spread of una huelga, a strike, out in California. It's not uncommon. I have grown used to the frustration and the desperation, seen it rise from its feet and march forth from the fields, but it always ends the same. No one listens. We're beaten down into the dirt and are forced to be comfortable with our discomfort. But it sounds different out in the West. Los Filipinos y Mexicanos have settled their differences, turned frustration into strength, strength into action. I dearly hope I can see it with my own eyes. Now, tell me a funny story. Make me laugh. Do not trick yourself, friend. Joy. I remember we dash. I find it hard not to laugh about. Please share. Oh, do not tell me that one again. Heaven, you need to have. Do you know anything? Oh, how funny! Home. America's. I've seen towns, cities even. But now now tell. And that's travel. Mi mente. I have to. Maybe you have a good. Oh, Do not make up stories. A thought on my way. Some scene is out on their porches. The sun, I pray that if you go this way, look for me. I hope I can share what I find with you.
Rayar mi nombre en los huesos de la tierra. Clavaré mis tacones entre el suelo, porque cuando la calaca regrese a medir mi valor, habrá mucho por hallar, hallado. Pues voy a cargar mi pala en mi espalda.
A handsome two-story adobe house sits at the corner of two main thoroughfares. A for sale sign tucked into one of its windows. An older man in a shabby suit rushes up to you. "Don't go in there," he shouts, waving his arms frantically. "That house is haunted!" The man droops. "Well, cursed. My former student built it. I taught him everything about how Santa Fe has its own climate, its own culture. My architecture exists in harmony with nature." And then he started his own business and took all my best clients. He snorts. More like a son than a pupil, or so I thought. I taught him how to work with Adobe. I even introduced him to his wife. This is how he repays me? As though our history meant nothing?
Pues voy a tirar estas piedras sobre las aguas de esta tierra, y más tardar llegarán fuera de aquí, porque cuando caiga la noche llega por mí y me toma con él. Este será mi cuento, mi canción del vagón. Mi canción del vagón.
Little remains of the Alamo. Just a chapel and some barracks. The inside of the chapel seems off, like a space that is both ruin and restored relic. Unsure if it should crumble, you come across a well, a squat square made of stone, hidden beneath a large, crooked oak tree. He looks up at you, and you get a better look at his face. Sun-beaten, several days unshaven, and body. No, it's too late for me. He bats your hand away. His is clammy and cold, even in the hot, dry air. It's a long time before he makes a hollow noise like he's trying to laugh, but has forgotten how. For this,
llegue hasta abajo, ya mi tren se le acabe guiar. No va a haber nadie más que cabe mi hoyo. Pues yo no tengo amigo más que el viento y el mar. Y cuando esté frío y falta, estos son los que me enterrarán, que me entierran. Pues voy a tirar estas piedras sobre las aguas de esta tierra y más tardar llegarán fuera de aquí, porque cuando caiga la noche llega por mí y me toma con él. Este será mi cuento, mi canción del vagón. Mi canción del vagón.
Well, I'm gonna scroll my day.
it's nearly Christmas. Many are drinking liberally. People tut at the man's drunken state. A woman tosses a coin at him without even looking. You press a cloth on the wound, and he hisses with agony. Another man strides up the stairs, laughing. He looks at the bleeding man. He steps forward, smiling toothily. He twitches his jacket. The bleeding man collapses into a fetal position.